Okay, Aries, we're going to do your reading. This is going to be for the month of December. We're going to do past, love, money, and whatever additional messages come out. I'm going to do a couple of these oracle cards first. Just get a general overview of the situation. So, okay. I have karmic debt that fell out, number 15. Birch, number 4. And I have you are sacred, and I also have wild winds. So I think right now, or in the past anyways, the number 4, you could be seeing 444. Somebody, this could have something to do with like the April or something like that. Just anything to do with the number 4. You could have been born on the 4th, or you're just seeing 4s everywhere. I do feel like this is a message for somebody who feels like maybe they're locked in some sort of karmic cycle, or maybe they're getting some sort of karma for something in their life. They maybe could feel like disconnected or something like that. I'm feeling like there's a deep transformation coming. This person could be isolating themselves in some way. I feel like you need to be told that you are sacred, you important, you're divinely protected. With this Wild Winds card, I feel like you're maybe a person who, you're an Aries, so you probably stand out a lot. You probably you probably control the energy in the room in every situation that you're in, and I feel like this has always been how you've always been. And I feel like maybe there have been people around you in relationships, friendships, whatever, maybe your parents, I don't know, but somebody around you, you've been wanting to make these wild decisions lately, and then people are not supporting it at all for some reason, and it's like you feel like you're drowning right now. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting an energy of somebody who feels like they're drowning because they want to go a certain direction with your life or something like that, or make some sort of decision that feels wild to them or something like that. The word wild is loud, and for some reason there's just maybe people around them that are not on the same wavelength as them or something like that. I feel like, yeah. Maybe you're not isolating yourself. You feel isolated because you're around people that just they're not on your wavelength. So let's get a couple of these other oracle cards. Receipts, evidence, exposed, guilty as charged. Bye, Felicia. Okay. My boo. So, okay. Okay. Honeymooning. All right. So this kind of looks, okay, I'm getting the general idea. This looks to me like maybe somebody has been caught cheating, or I don't know if this is you. I don't know if this is the other person, but somebody here has definitely been caught in a situation, and I don't know. Okay, I feel like this is a situation where somebody has found somebody new. Maybe they've been in a relationship, they found somebody new. They're wanting to like maybe come out with this because it says official status on this My Boo card. So I feel like this is like you no longer want to hide this anymore. You are like getting at this on this Bye Felicia card. It says peace and out, thank you, next. Like there's some situation where somebody's leaving, because on this honeymoon card, it's like love on the brain. This says love on the brain. So there's somebody that's on your mind right now, and there's a situation like that you're in that you want to give up and move on to the next, or somebody else around you is wanting to like, they don't want to be with you anymore. It's very obvious to you. It's obvious to everybody, or it's obvious to you anyways. And I feel like maybe there are people around you who are like trying to dissuade you from leaving or something like that. I don't know. Something weird is going on. Let's get some specifics on the situation. Give me this past energy. What is this past energy for Aries? What is this past energy for Aries? I'm getting like 4 or 5 different storylines here. So, okay. The Emperor kind of rolled out on its own. So there you are, Aries. I have The Magician card, Gemini energy. You could be dealing with a Gemini. Let's see. I just saw the Ten of Swords in the reverse come out. Just saw the Chariot card, Cancerian energy. This could be like a situation where, I don't know, like this could involve travel or something like that. Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, they're again more fours. The Emperor is the 4 card. The 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, more fours. You could be seeing fours. So I feel like there is a situation that you want to let go of with this 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. The 4 of Pentacles in the upright is about like clutching on to something and hanging on to something. And I feel like there was something that you were hanging on to, like clutching on to, like white knuckling to death, and it's over and you're trying to let it go. There may be a new person coming around for this, because it does look like there's some sort of other third-party energy here. I don't know if this is on your part or somebody else's part, but it looks a little like it's on your part. I feel like you are kind of, like I said, you're on a different wavelength in life, and you're manifesting. And you have everything that you need to manifest a good life, but for some reason, it's like there's something that you have to let go of. I have the 7 of Pentacles in the reverse, so it's like you're not getting out what you're putting into a situation at all. I have the King of Cups in the reverse, so this person that you're dealing with is, they're just not emotionally available at all. The King of Cups is emotionally available. That's water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is emotionally available. They love deeply. With this in the reverse, it feels like there's just nothing, there's nothing in the situation. So let's see, what is this new boo energy about? What is this new boo and this honeymooning energy? What is this like love on the brain, talking often, official status? What is this? What is this for Aries? 4 of Wands. This could be somebody you find to be like your soulmate. It's my 1111 card. Could be some sort of reunion you're wanting to have with somebody else. I did see the Chariot card, so this could be like somebody in a different, like, away for some reason. I have the Hermit card, Virgo energy. It could be a Virgo. I feel like this is after some deep soul searching, though. I really don't think this is like a on the whim type decision. I don't think that this is something that you just decided, woke up one day and jumped out of bed and was like, oh, I'm doing this now, you know. I think this is what the people around you are treating it like. I think they're treating it like this is some sort of like a fly-by-night situation, but this is something that you've heavily thought over. Heavily thought over. You have this 2 of Wands card out here. This guy's deciding his future, and he wants to make a new decision. He no longer wants to be tied down to a situation. Yeah, I have the 8 of Cups. You're definitely wanting to walk away from a situation, and it's not exactly like there was no love in the situation. Look at all the cups that are here. There was love in this situation, but for some reason it's like you're just not getting a return on investment. You have the 7 of Pentacles and the King of Cups in reverse. That's like just, there's emotional unavailability. There's no even give and take in the situation. The 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, this is my card of a relationship that's going nowhere. This is like following around somebody who doesn't even know where they're going. And I feel like that's what's going on in the situation. But that's not giving me the new energy though. There could be a situation in the past with this new boo or whatever. This could be somebody that you dealt with from the past though. If this is somebody that you dealt with from the past, this is somebody that you had to walk away from and ghost as well. I'm going to put that out there. Give me some more on this other situation though. Give me some more on this other situation. I have the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. I feel like there was love in this situation. The World card is in the reverse, and I have the 3 of Cups in the reverse. So I feel like maybe somebody was not wanting to have a third-party situation is what the situation is with this. Somebody was not wanting to have a third-party situation. Maybe this was some kind of recurring cycle with the World card in reverse. And I think you just were not trying to have this type of situation going on. So, but the world card's in the reverse, so it's like the cycle with this other person's not closed, though. Cycle with this person is not closed. So let's get some more on this situation. Let me get my other cards. Let's get some more on this other situation. What else does Aries need to know about this other situation, or about their situation overall? Three of Swords. Yeah, I mean, either way, the situation's going to hurt. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. But there's like a feeling here of like not wanting to, you may feel like out in the cold with this relationship that you're in for some reason, the current situation. If somebody's being emotionally unavailable, it's going to make you feel like you're out in the cold, like you're being ignored. And I feel like this may be a thing that you are feeling. You're feeling ignored. You have the Ten of Pentacles out here, so I do feel like this is some sort of long-term relationship. You notice how there's a tree in the middle with roots. You've put down roots in a situation, and that's a difficult thing. A very difficult thing. Three of Cups in the reverse again. I feel like there's a lot of third-party energy here. I don't know. Did your person somehow put you in a third-party situation? Also, this is giving me an energy of having fake people around you. You have fake people around you, Aries. I don't know if you know that or not. You have fake people around you. Maybe you've been friends with these people for a long time or something like that. You have fake people around you. It's screaming at me. Fake people. Because the Three of Cups in the reverse can be about gossip. I don't think necessarily these people are gossiping about you, but I think you have just very fake people around you. I think these are the type of people that maybe, I don't know, clap when you do something you shouldn't do. Or, like, it doesn't matter. They don't ever have a heart-to-heart conversation with you. It's more like, it's more surface level. It's more like if you tell them that you're going to do something incredibly destructive to your life, they don't tell you that that's incredibly destructive. They don't tell you that this is wrong. They say, oh, yeah, girl, do it. You know, I'm just getting an energy of somebody very fake. It's fake. I don't know why that's in here, but that's here. Fake. Six of Swords. So wanting to move away from the situation, yeah. Yeah, you're dealing with whoever you're dealing with currently is the King of Wands in the reverse, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They're just not, this person could have somewhat of a temper or something like that. If not, they could be kind of controlling. Inconsistent, though. Inconsistent as hell. I always get like a cheater energy with the King of Wands in the reverse. This person may very well put you in a third-party situation, which can be why maybe you're having these thoughts about another situation. I don't know. I think these are just thoughts at this point, though. I don't think you're acting on this other situation. These look like just thoughts to me. Ruminations even. Let's get some more on this situation. What's an outcome in this situation for Aries? Because right now I just see you in, like, you're thinking. This is a lot of thinking right now. I don't see a lot of action happening, but let's get the outcome in the situation. Seven of Swords. Five of Wands. Okay. Somebody might be getting caught in some sort of lie. There could be some sort of conflict happening. I definitely think you are involving way too many people in your business, though, and especially if you have fake people around you. Like I said, they're giving you fake advice. These people aren't giving you real advice. These people aren't giving you the advice you need to hear. I start listening to your intuition. I don't have the High Priestess out here anywhere, but you need to start listening to your intuition. Because whoever you're listening to and whoever you're making decisions off of what this person's telling you, they're not getting you anywhere. And there could be some sort of argument coming up with this person that you're dealing with. This maybe even could be an argument that you have with a friend or something like that over them not giving you real advice or something like that. There's some sort of argument coming up over somebody who's being deceptive, though. I have the Nine of Wands in the reverse. So you're not dealing with this anymore. You're not going to deal with a situation that's a constant battle 24/7. Anything additional about the situation for Aries? Nine of Cups in the reverse. Somebody could have a problem with drinking. Somebody definitely could have a problem with drinking, overconsumption, overindulgence in some way. Also, the message is here that you're not going to get your wish fulfillment continuing to deal with this situation. So, anyways, let's get to money for Aries. What does Aries money look like? What does Aries money look like? So I have the Seven of Cups. Could be brainstorming about something. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. The Judgment card in the reverse. And I have the Eight of Swords. And the Four of Swords. Okay, and I have the Five of Swords in the reverse. So as far as your money goes, you know, the Page of Pentacles in reverse too at the bottom of the deck. Scorpio got something similar to this. In the money category. I feel like maybe, I'm not saying that you don't have anything going on as far as a job goes or anything like that, but I feel like there's like, it doesn't really matter what you're doing in the job category. I feel like it's not really doing much to change your life because of the situation you're dealing with. I don't feel like right now you have like, I don't feel like you have like an excess of money laying around. No, I don't feel that. I feel like maybe you have other job opportunities coming towards you or other options coming towards you. That's something you may be doing a lot of thinking about if you are planning to leave a situation. And maybe, like I said, this is some sort of travel or something like that. There could be a lot of thinking about that and what to do with that situation. But I feel like right now you're just this. I honestly feel like with all these swords out here, I don't even think you're thinking about money. I think the only way you're thinking about money is if you're thinking about how it applies to the situation that you're dealing with. I think you're maybe in the situation, you may be the type of person that when you're at work, you're thinking about work, but lately it's like all you can do is think about this situation. So, I don't feel like the money is good right now, just put it that way. I feel like there may be some kind of decisions being made with money or something like that could be causing the instability as well. But let's get some advice for Aries in this situation. Let's get advice for Aries in this situation. I hate telling people about that. I want to tell people their money looks good, but it just kind of, you have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse too. So is somebody, I don't know, not putting in much effort at work as well? You could be having that type of energy. Knight of Swords. Okay, that's what I was afraid of. Somebody's having Six of Wands in the reverse and the Strength card, Leo energy. Okay, so yeah, somebody is like need to pull it together. That's what I'm getting with this card. Pull it together. Because you have the Knight of Swords in the reverse. This is very erratic, unstable energy. Calling into work, showing up late, arguing with coworkers, arguing at home and then showing up to work late. Yeah, you got the Six of Wands in the reverse. So this is like the opposite of a victory. This is opposite of a win. This is opposite of being on top and shining right now, which is, I feel like, what's going on. I think the advice is to pull it together. Control yourself. You can't just spin out of control because you're in a difficult situation. Somebody needs to hear that. So, is there anything additional for the month of December for Aries? Anything else for the month of Aries the month of December for Aries? Moon card. Page of Swords in the reverse. I feel like there's a situation that you can't stop thinking about, and I feel like it's the same thing over again. I think it's this other situation. I think this is this decision you have in front of you, or whatever this is, this situation where you're feeling unfulfilled. It's weighing on you heavily. You're having dreams about it. You're staying up late at night. You're not getting much sleep. If there is another person involved here, you're maybe stalking their social media or something like that. Just with the Page of Swords in the reverse, it's just a lot of thinking. This is a lot of thinking going on. So I just feel like this is the energy for the rest of the month of December. I wish I had better news than that, but I feel like I don't see a lot of movement. I see a lot of thinking. So that's what I have for Aries. I will be doing a collective reading at some point later on. I'll do the rest of the fire signs, Leo and Sagittarius, before Sunday. So there's that. So thanks for watching.